Welcome to Easy 3 Sport Production. I'm your host, Suttles. And before we get started, if you're new to the channel, go ahead and hit that sub button. Make sure you click that bell so that you can be notified and stay up to date with all my content. And make sure you click that like button to help YouTube really push this video. Now, I ask you to do 3 things and it's less than 10 seconds and it's free. So go ahead and do those things. Back to your regularly scheduled program. It's game day. It is game day. Monday Night Football. New York Giants, Kansas City Chiefs, 2-5, 3-4. We are going to get it. This team last week, they put on a defensive clinic against the Carolina Panthers. Now, the Carolina Panthers is on a down slope, so it's really hard to judge. Did this team really turn a corner, or was that just a false win to give us fans false hope? Now, I have been seeing some good things with the Giants, and they have been coming together, especially the defense. This is around the time last year where the defense began to really pick it up and really turn it on and turn it up that next notch, because now they got more familiar with Patrick Graham's scheme and what he was trying to do, and especially since this year he has definitely changed the defensive philosophy, as you may say, and it's been totally different. So this may just be something that the Giants just really be going towards on the positive note. But we're going up against the Kansas City Chiefs, and they got word yesterday that Patrick Mahomes will play. He is healthy. He doesn't have any injuries, so he will be playing in this game. Now, Patrick Mahomes is not the same guy that he's been for the past 2 years. Like he's been Superman. Everything's been flower, roses. Everything's been coming out on his way. But this season, he's been struggling, especially with turnovers, and that is where the Giants really need to capitalize on. Patrick Mahomes this season has been horrific with the turnovers. So when we get these interceptions and or fumbles, which it's going to happen tonight, they need to take advantage on the offensive end. Now, that offense is still powerhouse. They still can put up 35 points at a drop of a dime, but their defense is horrific. It's actually on scale to be one of the worst defenses in all NFL history. That's how bad that they really are. I mean, they have Chris Jones, they got Honey Badger over there, and they got Frank Clark, but outside of that, that defense is not scary whatsoever, and I really do expect Jason Garrett to really pull out all the tricks in the playbook and whatnot tonight so that Danny can really have a good game and take advantage of this porous defense. Because with this game, and this game in particular, we're going to need touchdowns, not field goals. Graham Gano cannot go out there and kick around 4 field goals and you think that you're going to have the Kansas City Chiefs. No. They will put up 4 touchdowns in a hurry on your ass, and you will be looking down, and you'll be down. So we cannot do that. It needs to be touchdowns, not field goals today. I want to see Jason Garrett utilize the deep routes, the deep concepts. I mean, Daniel Jones really don't have the offensive line. The offensive line has been horrific all season. It's just gotten worse because of more injuries. I do not want to see Nate Solder back on this field, but I mean, that's the way that it has to be. But Daniel Jones, he showed me something last week, as in he's able to get this team to a certain point for us to go and take the game. Now, he didn't put the team on his back, as a lot of people were saying. I mean, he just did very well enough with the limited amount of talent to get us that dub. The defense did the rest. Now, for this game, he's going to have to put up points. It doesn't matter who's out there. Now, we already know that Saquon Barkley is out, and we know that Kenny G is out. Sterling Shepard and Kadarius Toney are questionable for this game, but you know, it's hard to really tell for the most part, I'm not counting them to actually play, or if they are going to play, I don't count them as really being that big of contributing, because for Kadarius Toney, I have a feeling that if he gets back on that field, he'll probably be going out within the first quarter. And Sterling Shepard, depending on if he's the only guy that's out there, Kansas City will demise the scheme, kind of like how the Rams did before, and just bracket Shepard, because everybody else, there's really no other threat. But Daniel Jones is going to have to play a hell of a game. They got to protect him. The defense got to come out, and they got to play full force. They got to put pressure on Patrick Mahomes, make him move out the pocket, he has turnover problems this season. Let's force some turnovers. The secondary have to be ready for when these picks are going to come. We cannot have our secondary dropping interceptions, because those are opportunities to turn the game around, and that's what we need to do. Every pick that Patrick Mahomes is going to throw today, y'all have to catch it. Now, the defensive line, got to get to him. Got to sack him. Ojulari, you've been looking good. Keep that up. Leo, you've been coming alive. You got to get there. Dexter Lawrence, got to put that inside pressure. This is what has to be done to being able to beat the Chiefs. Now, if we beat the Chiefs, I think that a lot of the fan base will really begin to gravitate, because regardless of how bad they are doing at this moment, the Chiefs is still a perennial team. They're still a premium team. They're still a very offensive juggernaut, and they still are the defending AFC champions. So you cannot take that away from them. So this will be a legit win. Even if that team is on the downslope, it would be a legit win for the Giants. And Monday Night Football, let's get Danny his first win, because every time he plays on Primetime, he plays well enough to win, but he doesn't get the dub. We got to get Danny his first Primetime win. And as for my prediction, I do predict that the Giants win this game. I believe the score will be 27-24. We will be holding Kansas City under what they are usually putting up at 30-plus points. But I do believe that Jason Garrett will devise some type of scheme. Daniel Jones will play pretty well with the pieces that he has out there. And I think the defense is really going to lead this team to victory. So I'm predicting the Giants will win Monday Night Football 27-24. Now, if you made it this far into the video, as I said at the beginning, go ahead and hit that sub button. Make sure you turn on that bell notification so that you can stay up to date with all my content. Click that like up for your boy. And until next